Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you that are participating strong in this platform by commenting, giving very nice comments, actually making me to learn more. Now, from the comments, I was able to see a few things that people have been talking about here. People have been saying that Raila is done and it's finished. And today's video I want to do basically on what people were saying on the comment section as far as Raila getting finished politically is concerned. People are saying that Raila is no longer relevant, therefore we should not talk about him. Now, on this video here, I want to dissect that clearly. Please be keen on this because it's a video that I'm going to do to show you how Raila is not a person to underrate in the Kenyan politics at all. But before I do so, please, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, kindly make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Now, why am I saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is not a man to underrate in this country? So long as he's alive, Raila Amolo Odinga cannot be underrated in any way. And even if he dies today, Raila Amolo Odinga has already created some political networks, some roots in various parts of this country, which can impact the Kenyan politics immensely. He has created a certain platform that we are going to look at here, and that platform is going to dictate the Kenyan politics for quite some time. Now, Raila Amolo Odinga, first of all, to begin with, he's a long-term politician that we have in this country. He has been there for ages. Personally, I was born and I've been hearing Raila Amolo Odinga since that time up to now. And actually, just the way, let me just begin from 2002, why I personally believe I could be able to say some few things. Raila Amolo Odinga had a significant effect on Kibaki's election as the deputy president of the country. Kibaki was elected because of Raila Amolo Odinga's dynamics. Let me give you a simple environment and a description on what happened at that time. There were so many presidential candidates that were supposed to remove Moi from power. Raila Amolo Odinga was one of them. And there were so many others. People formed coalitions, and Raila Amolo Odinga simply formed his coalition, that is joining Kibaki, and that is how the wave changed completely and Kibaki became the president in 2002. That was not enough. In 2007, we had Raila Amolo Odinga now become the presidential candidate. And at that time, people say that he won the election, and of course, he did. And we all know what happened. I don't want to talk about 2007 in any way. But we all know that after Kibaki had won now, had been pronounced the winner, still Raila Amolo Odinga was in government. The impact that he had on ensuring that the government was structured to be a coalition government, we cannot actually rule it out. Raila Amolo Odinga became the prime minister of the country, and as a result, the Kenyan politics were all about Raila Amolo Odinga up to date still. Now, in 2013, Raila Amolo Odinga, of course, vied again for president with Kalonzo Musyoka, and we all know that Raila Amolo Odinga had a serious, significant impact on Uhuru Kenyatta becoming the president of this country. Why am I saying so? Uhuru Kenyatta purely campaigned on the basis that Raila Amolo Odinga is not fit for this country, is not a good person. So as a result, he influenced the voting bloc of Mount Kenya region to immensely vote against Raila Amolo Odinga, and that's how he became the president of this country. That's a factor that you cannot rule out. People made to hate Raila for them to get votes. I mean, that's how Raila Amolo Odinga was kicked out of the politics, kicked out of the presidency, but made the other guy to become the president of this country. Not just one, but repeated in 2017. Now, in 2017, they had a handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta, and still during that time, the politics of this country were about Raila Amolo Odinga. You saw BBI, you saw the handshakes, you saw people moving around the country. Let me take you back slightly. Remember, even he had a handshake with Moi. But then he was not so much experienced like he is right now. But still, Moi saw the danger, the threat in Raila Amolo Odinga. He had to bring him back in government. And actually, once he got into Moi's circle, he destroyed everything there. The structure changed, and he became the KANU Secretary General. That's an immense support that Raila Amolo Odinga really had from Kenyans that made him to even threaten Moi himself. Now, some other things I want to look at here is this. Raila Amolo Odinga has been playing the Kenyan kingpin politics, where he creates a kingpin from a certain tribe. So whenever he goes there, he goes through this person. In the coast, we had Joho. In Western, we had Oparanya, and even Mudavadi himself was there at some point. Even Wetangula was there. In Kisii, we had people like Chris Obure who were supporting him. We had some Ongeri, but we were not united as such. But he had people, strong people from there. In, of course, Masai Land, he had Ntimama, later on Mkaiseri, and later on now came Olekina. Even some other parts of the, even went per county, because now when there was Olekina in Narok County. In Kajiado, there was Memusi and Ole Kidianye. So he used to have people from every part of this Kenya who are appearing to be kingpins of certain regions or certain counties. So the moment he came there, he could always take effect because of these kingpins. So these kingpins still exist. This kind of effect still it's there because he can still dictate some of these things, that some of these political terrains, because of these kingpins. To give you an example, it is the Joho in the coast. Right now, as we speak, the moment Joho was nominated to become a cabinet secretary under William Ruto's regime, the coast region felt like now they have been included in the cabinet, in the government. They now feel part of the government. It's not because that they didn't have a leader from there who was in government, because we had the Speaker of the Senate from Kilifi, Amason Kingi, we had Mvurya, but the nomination of Joe, who was created by Raila Amolo Odinga, felt like the people of the coast felt like, okay, now we are fully included in government because our Joho is there. That is how simply it happens. Now, Raila Amolo Odinga, apart from that, he also has some backup that he has in this country. Raila Amolo Odinga is coming from a tribe that is politically vibrant. That is the Luo community. These are the people who also dictate what is said and done in the Kenyan politics because of their aggressiveness when it comes to when it comes to politics of the country, because of the representation that we see from that region, the kind of elections, the kind of leaders that are elected from that region who come to the national platform, the kind of politics they influence in either National Assembly, Senate, or even outside here. That kind of a region gives Raila Amolo Odinga almost 100% support, which makes him a strong leader in this country because he can dictate so many things that are happening across. Now, the loyal people from the Luo Nyanza give Raila Amolo Odinga the powers that we cannot underrate in this country. Right now, Raila Amolo Odinga could have done some things that are not in line with what most Kenyans want. But according to his plan, they are in line, remember that. But if you look at it closely, Raila Amolo Odinga, there is support that is left with. The Luo Nyanza support, it's still intact. Let's say that. As days pass by, Raila Amolo Odinga is becoming much stronger in that region. Whatever he says, I've seen in my comment sections, people are talking about, don't touch Raila. Leave Raila alone. I'm seeing that is happening. So that is the support Raila still has that makes him very strong in this country. So therefore, you cannot underrate Raila Amolo Odinga at any cost. You cannot underrate Raila Amolo Odinga at any cost. When Uhuru Kenyatta felt like he was threatened, he called Raila Amolo Odinga for a handshake. When William Ruto felt like he's under threat, he called Raila Amolo Odinga for a handshake right now as we speak. He's right inside the government. So therefore, if these leaders, as powerful as they are, they can see the effect of Raila Amolo Odinga, neither should we as common Kenyans, civilians, see Raila Amolo Odinga as useless. So therefore, anybody in the comment section, please don't have it in mind that as we do the Kenyan politics, we should ignore Raila Amolo Odinga in any way. We should not. We cannot also rule it out that Raila Amolo Odinga, as we speak, he has also some experience on how to manage the Kenyan politics. In every situation you are caught up as a country, Raila Amolo Odinga always finds a way to maneuver around and ensure at least he's very relevant. So the Gen Z just came out, they protested, the youths in this country were killed, but somehow Raila Amolo Odinga came out and he was the one who was considered in government. And I'm telling you, there are some of you are saying here that ignore Raila Amolo Odinga, but let me tell you something here. Raila Amolo Odinga has a certain generation of people, of Kenyans, who knew the good Raila Amolo Odinga. They are yet to get rid of the good Raila Amolo Odinga and bring in this one we are seeing right now, the one who looks like he's a traitor, who looks like he's egocentric, selfish. They know the Raila Amolo Odinga, the good one. The people who knew Raila Amolo Odinga when he was in government, when he was in the coalition government, the works he did before, the people who know the importance of Raila Amolo Odinga in 2002 getting way out of power. Those people still exist and they still love Raila Amolo Odinga. They are loyal to him. So that means that even if an election is held today, there must be millions of Kenyans who will vote for him despite of the current developments right now in the country. And actually, there are some of you even commenting in my comment section negatively about Raila. But the moment Raila Amolo Odinga loses the seat from the AU, he will come back to this country, rebrand himself, and most of you, even most of us, even including me, will start loving him again. Because as we speak now, right now, Raila Amolo Odinga, he is also planning himself well to be relevant. Relevancy is what he knows how to establish. Let me give you a simple example, a hint as I finish up this video. Raila Amolo Odinga is now holding very serious dockets in the country. That is the treasury, and also actually the energy sector. There are also rumors that he could be holding the interior cabinet docket. So that means Raila Amolo Odinga is going to control very serious dynamics in this country. And as a result, we are going to have him, if he wants to make an impact in this country, he can comfortably make that impact. In that he can decide even right now, encourage or advise his people like Mbadi to come up with ways we can get the electricity being reduced in the country, the electricity cost. We can have a way we can have fuel reduced in this country. We can have a way we can have taxes reduced in this country. And as a result, we are going to think about Raila being the genius, the godly sent person who is coming to save this country from poor taxation, high taxation, and of course, the poor economy that we are having right now. So therefore, we cannot rule out the effect of Raila Amolo Odinga under any circumstance. That is my video there and there. Can leave this is the first time once again you're watching. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support can always give this channel. For those who've been coming back, I can see there are almost 1,000 of you. I want to thank you so much. Please keep following and support me towards 2,000 subscribers before we begin the journey to 3,000 subscribers. See you next time for more videos.